Hey, what's up, collective? What's up? I am your girl, Unconventional Jack. And, huh, we still on Why Does Black Love Keep Bleeding? So I have some cards laid out here already because I was just going to um, do an audio video, but I don't feel like going through all that. So let me show you what I have on the table. Tonight, I'm using my Snitch Bitch Oracle. Spirit snitching on y'all. I'm gonna start off with this ain't for everybody now. This is other relationships or most relationships in the black community that struggle, okay, with trauma. Now, the professional victim. This is the core of the message. Why does black love keep bleeding? Because somebody loves to sit in the professional victim energy. So, someone's addicted to being a victim. They weaponize sadness and create cycles where their trauma keeps them in control. This card demands self-inventory, and you ask yourself, are you constantly attracting situations that reaffirm this identity? Yeah, this person feels like the world owes me, and I'll make sure everybody knows it. Ooh, talking about a performer, because that card definitely came out. But you're being asked, because the mirror message is, where do you manipulate sympathy to avoid true accountability? If this message is for you, where do you manipulate sympathy to avoid true accountability? Let's get into it. So I asked my spiritual team. I used my strongman oracle deck to get to the crease and the crevices of this thing. This person, they plays mind games, but they only play it with themselves. Because this is a mind realm card. But guess what? This card breaks number 23. It breaks down to a 5. A change has to come. Some of y'all's unions are on the verge of a pure, definite break. So the snitch bitch is snitching because they're gonna help you. Okay. So the core wound is performative. It's performance. It's spiritual performance. Fake entitlement. It's the strong man. You being called to put the performance down and live in your truth. Living in your truth is facing your trauma. Standing in accountability. Being responsible for the things that you say and do. Okay? So, pen and paper. What spiritual persona are you hiding behind? You quote wisdom you haven't yet embodied. So some of y'all are fast talkers out there. You know a lot and you say a lot, but yet you never embody what you say. You hide behind language and words instead of transformation. You ain't trying to evolve. You're not trying to change. Fake enlightenment. So let's talk about it. What I got is the Union card in reverse, stubborn silence, roadblocks, mirroring, and left hanging. But you're either going to become Bob the Builder and work on yourself, repair what's broken, and you make the commitment to renew yourself and get you some sage so you can Captain Sage that shit. Okay? Yeah. Doing the work to gain a strong tongue. So, because some of y'all need to watch what you're saying out your mouth in these relationships, man. Because y'all doing a lot of gaslighting. But let me tell y'all something. Karma is here. Karma is here. Because, baby, you done burned a lot of bridges. Didn't I tell y'all that some of y'all relationships is on the end of a pure break? Because some of y'all are in relationships where you know that either you want to give your heart to this person, but you can't, or your person is so sweet and they give you everything, but yet it's always a problem. Because the world owes you. Okay? You refuse to change, but you're being called to ground yourself, okay? And be loyal to your commitment. Yeah, I think I saw twin flame. Yeah, and it hit the flow. Yeah, your person's about to leave. Your person looking at you like you a liar, you a cheater, heartbreaker, and I won't let you back in my life, so I'm taking the house. I want it all. You're nothing but. Ooh, what else feel, child? Okay. Whew, child. Yeah. Some of y'all are in twin flame relationships. And it's a lesson though. That's why the mirror card is here. Y'all both have a contract together. But I'm telling you, when this person leave, baby, y'all gonna be a keyboard gangster. But it's gonna leave you in a sitting duck energy. So if you you better do the work and get off the stage. Stop all that performing. Stop all that performing. Putting on. Because what the core wound is? Spiritual performance. Okay? Embodying the wisdom. I mean, not embodying what you know. You talk a good game. But when you go embody the truth that you know, okay? Or the truth that you speak of. So, and that fake enlightenment energy, this let me know you know better and you know what you're doing. But you protecting something. You quote wisdom, you like I said, but you ain't walking the line. You get what I'm saying? You're not walking in a straight line. You're not the wisdom that you quote. You just will not embody it for nothing in the world. You're stubborn, and some of y'all spouses could be telling you the very thing that I'm speaking of right now. But this is you. Some of y'all so childish. You put your hand in your ear. Ooh. Just refusing to listen. You could be a Taurus rising, Taurus North Node, Taurus Moon, Taurus 7th house. Yeah, stubborn, because Taurus can be stubborn for no reason, and you know, but or you could be a Scorpio. You deal with unforgiveness. That's the polar opposite of Scorpio. I mean, the polar opposite of Taurus. So yeah, and this is why the Union card is out in reverse, because you talk accountability, but yet you dodge it. And this is why your union is in reverse. This is why there are so many so many blockages. Okay? Yeah, you won't be able to embrace a true union. because it requires humility. It requires you to be vulnerable, and it requires responsibility. It requires you, and I said this. It requires you standing in your shit. So, yikes. I'm looking at this stubborn card, this stubborn silence. This person, they're not blocking what you're saying to them or what's being said because they don't want to hear you. They're doing this energy, this childish energy right here, not wanting to hear because it's going to require them to change. It's going to require them to look at the man in the mirror. Because true growth actually start with listening. I want to say in the Bible, it says, he that hath an ear, let him hear. And how could you hear if nobody's preaching? So if you're preaching, you're giving knowledge, okay, that must be heard. Okay. So you listen even if it bruises your heart or your ego. So when you stuck in this stubborn energy, it creates the roadblocks. That's why that card was next. And you end up attracting somebody just like you, actually. More that just emotionally unavailable. And that's the contract between the twin flame. You know what I'm saying? So, ooh, so definitely 7th house energy here. Dating someone who will ghost your ass. You could not want to hear, but you could be dating a ghoster, somebody that's probably an Aquarius energy in the 7th house. Could be a Leo rising, maybe. So, when you come out of your kitty energy and you do the work to heal, you stop dealing with the higher self struggles. And guess what? You see this card here, royal bloodline. When you heal your inner child, and again, I'm going to quote this verse. It's Deuteronomy chapter 18 or 19, verse 30. But this is what the Most High says. I've placed before you life and death, blessings and cursings. I will that you may choose life so that you and your children's children may live. And this is the energy. Because see, when you're operating in your higher self and you're not dealing with these higher self struggles, you become unstoppable. That's why I want to say it was Jesus who said, the children are the highest in the kingdom. Because children know no fear. You're unstoppable. You happy just because it's a new day. You hear me? Sun card energy. You got joy, unspeakable. Look at the smile. You get up and you put your best clothes on. You ain't walking out the door with stress on you and all that stuff. You feel me? Yeah, some of y'all need to do some cord cutting of old energies, old relationships. I don't care who it is, who it was or whatever. You need to do some cord cutting. So yeah, some of y'all need to go back and apologize. Okay. Somebody begging like, James, please. Somebody need to go back and say, please forgive me. Okay. Talk about the shit that was hidden. Talk about the pain. Talk about your childhood. Okay? Talk about the childhood struggles. Talk about the things that happened to the little girl or the little boy, because it's your partner. This is your person. But see, that's the thing. Nobody wants to be vulnerable. Nobody wants to be vulnerable. Nobody, because this is why the professional victim is here, right? So when you dealing with a person who operate in that professional victim energy, they always play like a blame game. And see, this is how you know they're damaged. The inner child is damaged. Because they'll say things like, my mama this, the system that, my ex this, my childhood was this, my baby mama this. Is always something, or either it's something about the society. It's always a blame game. But they never blame their choices. They, when they start blaming their choices, they'll say stuff like, I shut down because I've been hurt. You ain't saying I shut down because my mama was a drunkard. She never loved me. And not negating, because no, I'm firm on you cannot tell people when to get over a bone deep trauma or something that a pain that's just something that stung them and it's bone deep. You can't tell people when to. Only thing you can do is just ask the right questions, baby. Why are you still there? And if they still blaming, they got some more work to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, so let me see. I wanted to talk about something else, but I don't think I wrote it down. Yeah, the professional victim, they play the baby. The blame game is theirs. Who are that? What you looking for? I can't hear you. Making sense. Didn't you have one? Josh, wash your hands. But the blame game belongs to the professional victim. This is why they are called the professional. Okay? I'm telling you. But see, the snitch bitch is here. The snitch bitch oracle. And they're calling you out on this energy and saying this is not the light. Okay? This is why your roads are blocked. This is why the union card is in reverse. They love to say stuff like, you don't know what I've been through. Or after everything got done for you. Talking about in unions now. Nobody ever stays, and women always, men always this, the blame game. Ain't nobody saying they lying, but I'm just saying. I hope this is sitting with y'all. So once the shadow work is done and the professional victim heals, what spiritual gateway opens up for them when they come out of fake entitlement? Yeah, hold on. That song in my head. You're a liar, you're a cheater, a misachiever, heartbreaker, and I won't Cause you back in my life, so I'm taking. Some of y'all partners got to be real mad at y'all. Some of y'all in separation. I'm taking the house, the car, the kids, and the dog. I want it all. But when all it is, you just won't embody the things that you say out your mouth. Oh, it's right here in my face. Nothing but. Alright, the inner earth. Inner earth is here. Oh, your base chakra was coming to alignment. So your main blockage was the root chakra. Ooh, some of y'all money was funny. It's like everything you got, you couldn't hold it. No, you couldn't hold it. And some of y'all could actually be Tauruses out there. Taurus is good with collecting. Taurus collect, they get. The earth is Taurus. Taurus is plentiful. They stocks up. You go to a true Taurus house, somebody got a strong Taurus placement at a true degree, they gonna have or a Taurus North Node. Cause my mama got a Taurus North Node. When I tell you, I was a little girl. We was staying in the projects. You been on thought we was a rich. People thought my mama was a rich bitch. My mama had Dawn soap. No, not Dawn. Palmolive, because the bottle was green. Stacked on the shelf. Like it was the stove. Paper towels stacked on the shelf. You swear you can come in there and shop. What you need? My mama also had the dish, not just dish detergent, washing powder, stacked up on. I'm talking about we stayed stacked. Storage pantry was full, stayed full. My mama worked hard. I mean, oof. So yeah. So to be a Taurus and to have a true Taurus placement, and not have your base, your inner earth in alignment, your strength and security is what was really blocked, and it kept you from laying a firm foundation. Okay. Let's read this inner earth. This is one of the gates that are gonna open for you spiritually. A liar, cheater. Yeah, you. Let me see. But you know what? Now, what I said, not is inner earth. Y'all bear with me. Here we go. So, once you do the work, okay, you will become fully aware of what you need in order to feel safe and fulfilled on this planet Earth. Know that it is part of the divine plan for you to be incarnated upon this planet now, and although at times you may have felt unstable or that you have lost your way, you have been building up momentum to be where you are today. You are in a space where you can build powerful foundations. Excuse me. A space where you can lay out exactly what you need, who you need to be, and what you need to do to flourish and grow. You have the opportunity to reclaim parts of yourself that you've buried deep within and reclaim gifts that you've abandoned. If you are starting any projects or are thinking about taking up something you've had on hold, now is the perfect time. The seed you are planting are sending roots deep into Mother Earth. You are healed. You are supported. So Once you do your shadow work, trust that you're healed. Trust that you ain't got to walk in fear. Trust that you ain't got to walk in the fake entitlement energy. You can stop performing, because the prophetic message in the fake entitlement energy, it says put the performance down. Live the truth. Oh, baby, them doors is going to swing wide open for you. So your road's going to go from blocked to wide open. Open roads. Okay. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? I want to give you guys an inner peace oracle. Whoa. Because if this is you, yeah, some of y'all are going to step into High Priestess energy. Some of y'all are already in High Priestess energy, but it's just in reverse. You refuse to, yeah, look, all these was reverse. Wealthy man. Like I said, your money was funny. This was reverse. Then I say some of y'all had a partner that was all that. Love you to life, not to death. Empress is here. When you heal and do your shadow work, you're gonna embody whatever project or whatever it is that's in you to do. Because you got divine mission work here. You're gonna do it. This professional victim energy has been blocking you from your inheritance. But you're going to get a new mission, okay? Once you heal and you sit and you in meditation, you're going to something. It's like I can see like a light bulb that's lit up. And so let's see what's going to happen. What's this mission? I'm nosy. What is this mission? Okay. I'm going to have to text her back. Yeah, look, y'all going to be seeing things clearly. Ooh, child. But just like how this man is chasing this woman, it says chasing you. This is how you have to do. This is the inner child. This is you. So some of y'all have distorted feminine energy. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse, crown chakra block. So what is this mission? Some of y'all need to spend time in nature. I mean, it's cold outside right now. Some of y'all about to start, planting, growing your own fruits, vegetables. Didn't I just say I saw a light bulb above somebody, the collective's head? Look, it says you will have new ideas and inspirations that will guide you to your divine calling. Then we get divine mission. You're going to start thinking of greater goods other than, for yourself. You're going to start managing your time better and delegate tasks so that you can be more productive. Woo! Somebody getting your house in order. Wait a minute. Whoa. Some of y'all had the trauma was so bone deep. Some of y'all have a real health issue. And believe it or not, your whatever you dealing with that's got you operating in fear, or you had a health scare, that thing stemmed from unforgiveness. Yeah, I got the health card here. Some of y'all could be into healing work. Some of y'all could be, what is that word? It says massage therapists. I like to call them masseuses or something like that. Or you work in the medical field. So what you need to know, some situation that needed resolution will be resolved and healed. It was something that shocked you. But know that your healing is coming because you did the work. Because you Captain Sage that hoe. You became Bob the Builder, okay? And you didn't leave yourself hanging. You built the strong tongue. It says, possessing a powerful gift of prophecy. This individual can speak events into existence over others' lives with words that manifest destiny. They must wield their ability with care and wisdom, mindful of the impact of their speech. See, you already had it in you because the fake entitlement card says you quote wisdom you haven't yet embodied. So you gave a lot of advice. You well informed. But guess what? You ain't do nothing but you gaslit yourself. And you had to deal with some karma. Yeah, you burned a few bridges, especially in a relationship. But this transformation, okay, is going to anchor you. Okay. It's going to anchor you. Anchor you to where you are so anchored and grounded, Mother Gaia is going to hear you. Mother Gaia is a god. The earth is a god. Believe it or not. That's how I view it. I ain't saying she's the God. I'm saying she's a God. Okay. But she's going to hear you, and she's going to honor you, especially if you start tending to the things of the earth. Especially if you're a Taurus, because that's your focus. The earth is yours, and the fullness thereof. Especially, like I said, if you are a Taurus. Okay? Because Taurus is the earth. It's the whole earth. This is why the moon the moon is exalted in Taurus. Okay? Virgo is the herbs of the land. Okay? Taurus represent, because Virgo is the purifying energy. Now I'm going somewhere else. What's the other earth sign? Capricorn. Capricorn is the creative, like the structure of the earth. It's the systematic order of the earth. So let's see. What's the divine mission here? You're being called to ask for what you need. And things will align in for you to carry out your vision. Whatever your plan with you, some of y'all got a plan. If you ain't got one, you about to get one. So somebody want to make an investment. Somebody want to take their money and invest it, and it could be some fear there. But you're going to see some fruit. Okay. I don't know what this investment could be. Yeah, you definitely, yes, then that's something, baby, y'all got to be Tauruses out there, because you got comfort here. And that's what Taurus is about, baby, comfort. That's why Venus is the ruling planet. They share that with Libra. They both love aesthetics. Taurus is like the beauty of the earth, the fullness of the earth. Some of y'all could be doing charity work. Yeah. So y'all are called to put your hands and your knowledge to use. It's something dealing with nature, though. But you've been called to avoid giving too much of yourself as well. Let's see. You might want to check whatever, what is that? The sixth house is Virgo house. Check whatever energy is there. That's going to give you a hint or a clue at what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, but y'all, some of y'all say, I'm not finna let the world lead me. I'm finna lead the world. So this lets me know, y'all, you got a plan. Something's gonna take off for you. But the blockages. Let me see. Your house. See, that's what it is. And that's what's gonna happen. See, black men, believe it or not, because the divine feminine energy is on a rise, and it's exalting itself. Black men they can't help but to get in alignment. That's why the number 9 year last year was so hard for a lot of men. Woof, child. A lot of men. I heard so much. There was so many stories. So many men, they were going because it was the karma. Just recompense. Okay? Yeah, some of y'all was dealing with some health issues. Your physical health is about to be restored. Because some of y'all was living unhealthy lifestyles. Y'all are about to start honoring your temple. A lot of y'all took the easy way out, but you're about to start making the necessary sacrifice. Y'all lacked ideas. It says lack of specificity. So y'all are about to gain absolute clarity here. Because you were just setting vague goals. Your goals were vague. And they were hard for you to visualize and hard for you to attain. Okay. Because you lack self-discipline. Yeah. So there are challenges that you are about to accept. Some of y'all about to start yoga, Pilates, or whatever it's called. And you're going to be unafraid of taking the road less traveled. But this time, because you always taking the road less traveled with outdated ways. This is going about things the hard way. You had a traditional way of thinking or an old way of thinking. Some of y'all are about to modernize yourself. Yeah, some type of service work. Like I said, check your sixth house energy. Because when you do, baby, the grass is going to be greener on that side. Okay? And you guys are going to be protected as you move. That's my washing machine, y'all. So the inner peace oracle. And then I'm going to end this video. Get your house in order. I gotta call my sister. Look like I ain't gonna be able to do but one video because I got to get some sleep. I've been up all day. Yes. Balance. Number 20. Nothing real can be threatened. How can you actively participate in creating heaven on earth? Didn't I say the earth was yours? So when you heal that inner child, you are going to create heaven on earth. But guess what? You're not going to just create heaven on earth for yourself. You're going to create it for yourself, but you're going to create it for others around you. Okay? And even the naysayers, the people that doubted you or don't believe in you, they're gonna want a piece of your wisdom. They're gonna take you serious. The ones who knew that you had a hard time transforming, or that you spoke it but you didn't embody it. So for the ones who didn't take you serious, when they see the change, they're gonna want a piece of the pie. So yes, I am Unconventional Jack. Y'all, that's the message. I'm out.